Game is loud. Hello, good evening, and welcome to what is almost certainly the final stream of Legend of the River King, a game that's completely like reinvigorated my wholehearted faith in Game Boy as an artistic platform. Uh, Truly, I want to share before we get started. I know I've talked about this a couple times on the stream, but I'm a bookseller. I can't help it. I have started reading. Oh, you can't see. Yeah, there you go. I put my hand behind it like a makeup YouTuber. God damn it. Legend of the River King by Alexander B. Joy. I have made some notes. I have marked it with my laser cut lobster bookmark. Do I seem cool yet? Um, uh, but it's been incredible. I really enjoy the boss fight book series. I was thinking about it today when I first got into these books. As a quick overview, it's a series of books that's overseen by the same editor or editorial team and publisher. Uh, where each title is a different video game and a different writer who approaches writing about that game in a different ways. It could be personal stories. It could be like a coverage of development. This one is a little bit more interpretive. It's written in one of the most satisfying voices, which is someone who clearly writes a lot of academic stuff, but is good at being engaging, which is extremely my shit. I keep looking over at it. Uh, I I got into these books though about 10 years ago. I think I got some from a humble book bundle, and I had very few physical copies of them for a long time. They were always ebooks for me. Uh, the What's a major one that I remember reading early on? I think it was the Baldur's Gate 2 one. I think that's also one of the more popular ones, and it's one of the older ones that got me really into it. So, strongly recommend the series Boss Fight books, in particular Legend of the River King, Alexander B. Joy, found wherever websites. Let's get started. Hello. All right, I'm turning up my sound a little bit. I talked a lot just now, so tell me if I sound clear. Tell me how my mic is. So my next big purchase is either going to be a mic and an arm. I think it's just going to be a mic and an arm. Let's see. How's my controller doing? Is it working today? Sounds good. Thank you, Fish. Also, we never got into the raising, the fish raising stuff. What happens if I just select this? Select fish file you want to raise. Oz? I'm just checking it out. Tank setup, depth, shallow or deep, flow, on or off, bottom, sand or pebble. Whoa. Let's just go with all the default settings for now. I have not read the instruction booklet on this, although I should get that instruction booklet pulled up. Here we go. S Gudgeon. I guess I have a gudgeon. I guess I have a gudgeon here. Sorry, I'm rearranging my windows so that we can access and look at the instruction booklet the way we like to do. Okay. All right. Let's see if that works. It works. It's a little big. But it works. All right. There we go. Well, I gotta say, my favorite thing about the fish raising screen is the Super Game Boy border around it. That's like a little desk with little notes and the window looking out at the mountains. It's very reminiscent of. I guess it's not reminiscent because I'm about to describe a game that came out far after this one, but it reminds me. Let me move this out of your way so you can see it. It reminds me of the menu screens in Boku no Natsuyasme. So it looks like our 2 centimeter gudgeon is doing well. And fish condition. His hunger is smiling. His stress. These look like Tokimeki faces. His stress is very good. He loves to be stressed, or he's not stressed at all. I'm not sure. Oh, I can give him. I bet he likes grub. Oh, he's loving it. Wow. A digital fish tank. Maybe he's not. He got excited and then ignored it. Okay. Clean tank. Clean the fish tank. And then it goes back up. That's fun. All right, and it does not look like it gives me an option to feed or to name my fish. Just happened to notice that. All right, let's return. Where were we? Where were we? Promise not to leave it up. Let's see. We were 4th stage, Lake 2. We were in Lake 2. Oh, it says it. Great. Well, I have the map up now, which is helpful. All right, I am leaving the Jinzo statue save point, past the weird clue givers, and I'm walking down to the other store. There's another store. And oh. It automatically pulls out your raft when you touch the water. I'm returning to the other store. Down here. Yes. This little Pokemon building. My husband promised to catch some big ones, but I wonder... Oh. If you catch some loach, please bring them to me. I will pay you handsomely for them. I don't remember if I brought this lady loach or not. I love this little place. It looks like a restaurant to me. With all the table. Alright, I am looking... Yeah, because loach was in that little middle area. Huh. Well, then where am I supposed to go? Okay, there's somebody on this island. Uncle, when the catfish are restless, there will be earthquakes. Ah. Glancing back. Let's go. Let's let the current take us a little bit. Let's just see where it takes us. Oh, there's a fish right here. Is this a catfish? Almost interested. Rabies threats and now quakes. It's rough out there. Oh, he did not like that. Okay. Let's move on. Okay. We'll just take the land. That's probably smarter. I just want to know what's over here, though. It's about to tell me I'm going to pass out in it. I need to check every corner. Because my clue currently... You are about to collapse. Alright. My clue currently is this charcoal, right? Yeah, I have this charcoal. That's what he gave me. I also have axe, I guess. You cannot use it here. Maybe I should find a tree to use it on. But I have the charcoal. So I'm guessing that the charcoal will be another, like a trade item. All right, 3 lunches left. The natural world exacts a toll. Here's another guy. Let me talk to him. Angler. I have a feeling that there are some big fish around here. That's the kind of like dialogue I would give to a fishing character in a game that was not about fishing. Come on, fish. Moments before I turned on the microphone, someone in the next apartment over was someone in the next apartment over was hammering like mad. Like someone had put a gun to their head and demanded that they install a bunch of paintings. Oh, I get too excited. Here we go. At some point or another, I'm going to have to catch a fish. Here we go. Wow, that is a big fish. I spent a very long weekend on the coast filming, in part, a fishing store, a bait shop. And this game and this book, it made me feel inspired. And I talked to the owner of the bait shop, and I was like, listen, next time I'm in the area, will you take me fishing? I'd like to learn to fish. I'd like to experience it. And he was thrilled to say yes to me. And that's cool. So I am going to fish at some point. And wow, it would be super cool to live stream it, honestly. I was digging around. I was digging around on this website, twitch.tv. I was digging around and I found mini streams which were quite unrelated to gaming. And one of them in particular was a 2-camera setup on a thrillingly motionful shrimp boat. Oh, I know, Fish. We've talked about your cooking streams. I still support it 100%. I think you should totally have a cooking stream. But this shrimp boat stream, it caught my imagination. It's possible that I've talked about it before. I should have followed him. You caught a snakehead, 66 centimeters. Okay. Snakehead acquired. It's like an older man here. Am I remembering right? Was there like an old dude I was speaking to? Yeah. Snakeheads are very invasive. Well, not this one. Please respect nature. You got it, bro. I won't punch nature unless it aggresses me. If I stand on like the tree tile and use the axe, will it just cut down a tree for me? You cannot use it here. Not this tree. Whoa. Oh, I went into fishing mode without meaning to and moved the camera. Because when you go into fishing mode, you press the directional buttons. It moves the camera. But I thought suddenly a cutscene had begun about a man and his son. But they were just standing here. Look, son, I'm going to catch a big one today. Look, Dad, I'm going to catch a big one too. Okay. Let them have their dynamic. Truthfully, those two aren't catching nothing. That's what I'm talking about. What is this guy? Either looks like a T gudgeon. I believe T in T gudgeon stands for top mouth. I don't know what top mouth is. I learned about a fish. this weekend while I was on the coast. I learned about a fish I didn't know about called a hog choker. Um, um, which has extremely rough scales, like I touched it, remarkably rough scales, rougher than a cat's tongue. And my understanding is that it has its name because when fish are chummed to feed to animals, you can't have one of those in there because the rough skin will mess up a hog bad. That's what they say. That's what they told me. I'm gonna have a bunch of fish. Let's see. This one might be a carp or is it another tea gudgeon? I think this is too small to be a carp. I'm going to talk to the guy on the dock, and then I'll go back to the little town. I'll talk to everybody there, and I'll work it out where I'm supposed to go. I did have a little bit spoiled for me. Uh, I know that I have to return to level 3, which is stream. Return to stream. My son asked me to catch 5 killifish, but I can't catch them. I wasted my money buying a rod. 5 killifish. And the killifish are, yeah. Okay, it looks like killifish spawn nearby the town. I'm glancing at the instruction booklet. Killifish spawn nearby the town. So let's return to town. Let's sell the fish that we caught, and we'll buy some food, and we'll catch 5 killifish for this gentleman, so that he can fulfill his son's bizarre request. Can I buy them at this price? Yeah, that's good. I don't know how much more, how much longer money is gonna matter in this game. You tend to reach a point where it doesn't anymore. Welcome. Can I help you? No, I don't want that. I want. Is the food and tool? Yes. Lunch. Let's buy some lunch. I'm gonna buy a bunch of lunches. Oh, I didn't talk about my drink. I didn't talk about my drink. I'm having a delicious liquid death dead billionaire. Goes down easy. Bevy time. I should get an on-screen animation. All right. I seek the killifish. Oh, come on. Oh, he didn't like that. That's my bad. Here we go. Come on. Whoa, did not give a shit. What is the killifish like? Come on, man. Okay, he's into it. He was into it. Oh, so small. So small, the killifish. Truly tiny. He let go. Killifish got away. He let go. He let go. Dang it, I didn't mean to do that. Here we go. I'm not letting this one get away. Come on, buddy. Reel it in a little bit. You don't wait until it starts fighting. Like just then, when it started fighting me, I try not to do that. I just pull it in a little bit, and then the time it spends trying to swim away is much shorter. And I got him. You caught a cleefish. 5 centimeters. My terrible son demands killifish. Keeping in mind, I'm feeling very confident that somehow I can turn this charcoal into the wind chime, because I know that the hint givers in town instructed me to use a wind chime to call forth the guardian fish, which I don't know if it's even. Hold on, 1 second. I'm just looking. Yeah, the guardian fish is not mentioned uh, in in the in the map of all the fish in the instruction booklet. I also need to figure out how this axe figures in. All right, we're just gonna let it. We're gonna let it. Ah! I always do that. Too close to the edge. Here we go. I hear him. I hear that fish. I don't think real fishing is gonna be like that. There it is. We got him. I can't believe he let go. I can't believe that first one let go of the bait. What was he thinking? We're close. Here we go. Is there game audio? Huh? There should be. Hey, Chris, were you hearing the game music? Well, please let me know how it sounds now. Better? It's okay. Those are the jams I crave. Yeah, for me in my headphones, the Game Boy music is like so loud. It's very, very shrill. And so I instinctively turn it way down and I can still hear it really well. But your audio is not the same as mine. And there's probably a way for me to get it so that I'm hearing the game through OBS. But currently I have monitor turned off and I'm just hearing the emulator. I mean, I'm hearing the actual hardware Game Boy. And I was just enjoying the silence with an adult talking over it. Thank you for saying I'm an adult. This is number one. Alright, I have total 4. I thought I got 2, 4, 5, 6. I only have 4 Keeley fish. I thought I had. Well, I'm glad I didn't go all the way up there. Alright, I'm gonna sleep in the inn, which I believe will repopulate the fish. And then, do you want to stay? Okay. In this book, the innkeeper is compared, intriguingly, to a woman from a short story. Not a short story, to a song. And then the book spent some time, Joy, I should say, spent some time ruminating on the loneliness of the elderly, and it's a sharp little passage. I don't know how else to say it. Oh, come on, fish. There's so many of you. Nobody wants this? You, sir, surely. Wet stonefly? Ah, shit. Okay. So what do we think? Should I play Legend of the River King 2? The part of me does not want to stream Legend of the River King 2. Part of me wants to take Legend of the River King with me out to a park and to sit next to some water and play it. But I gotta say, Legend of the River King 2 is pretty cool looking. It's a pretty cool looking game. It's just like Legend of the River King, but more. Clee fish. Alright, surely I have 5 now. I'm certain I must have 5. Total 5, yes, alright. Let's go visit that guy. If there was some way of refilling your HP when by fishing directly, that would be very nice, because keeping your energy up while you're in the boat by fishing, I think would be fun and feel right. Oh my goodness, okay, here we go. Ah, hello. Oz, you can have them. Can I really have them? Thank you very much. In return, please, take this rod. Thank you. I was worried that I was a poor angler. I wonder if he was trying to use this rod. You got a lure rod. A lure rod? I've got lure rods. I'm all lure rodded out. Oh, it's the big one! I finally got the big lure rod. Well, that's fabulous for me. Ooh. Okay. Back to town, where I'm going to talk to everybody and try to figure out what to do. I have just started fishing. There's not a way out of this without boating. Okay. It's just a supply store. Can I help you? How much lure do I... or how much bait do I have? Probably not gonna actually use that at all. fish lady. You have no fish in the pail. Well, all I can think is the other lady who talked about, Loach. But I could have sworn I brought her. This is the problem with playing a game like this. We know about the Guardian. We will tell you about it if you catch 9 spines tickleback for us. We've already been through that. You said that I needed the wind chime and something else. Cannot use it here. Let's see. I'm looking at the, yeah. This is a place to find Loach. Also a place to scare Loach. Ah, shoot. Not what I'm trying to do. Not what I'm trying to do. Get me out of there. Hey, is that a person? Oh. Well, we'll talk to them. Oh, I keep scaring them. It's a little harder without the moving water. What if you end up fighting a person in the woods and that's what makes you River King? Well, I am trying to catch a special legendary fish called the Guardian because the Guardian will cure my sister's disease. And I think the River King is the fish. Although if this game included a fight with another human being, that would be wild. Man. Temperamental guy. You caught a Loach. Can I catch one more? I think I can catch one more. Loach acquired. Alright, let's see who this is. G-Dad, there are many Loaches in this area. Thanks, bro. Thank you so much. Alright, I think that I'm near the little shop. Yes, or the little restaurant, whatever it may be. I wonder what these little, like, what am I trying to say? Will you sell it to me for 50G? Yes, thank you. This is beautiful, Loach. Will you sell it to me for 50G? Thank you. That's not bad money. My husband promised to catch some big ones, but I wonder. Well, she says her husband promised to catch some big ones. And there's a guy over here who said there's some big ones around here. When the catfish are restless, there will be earthquakes. Then I will leave them alone. Where are the catfish, though? It must be her husband and son in the woods. That's what I'm wondering. Catfish, catfish, catfish. The thing is, I don't... Oh, I do see catfish. Oh, the catfish are right next to this guy. Okay. Let's try to catch one and see if bothering them ends up endangering the good people of this unnamed region of Japanese countryside. Not a peep. Well, yes, a peep. Not a bite. They said, I'm going to catch big ones. Oh, they did say that. And they were standing on the little. They were they were standing on the little peninsula. Here we go. They're standing on that little peninsula. Oh, that's got to be a catfish. Look at his whiskers. A friend of mine was showing me some fish he caught. I don't know if 50 feet down is deep sea fishing or not. It seems pretty deep to me. But he told me that this particular fish of a prodigious black and white stripes that he caught several of came from 50 feet down. And unfortunately, with the pressure difference, it kind of sometimes it messes him up a little bit. I think if you're on a boat out in the ocean, it's called deep sea, but I could be wrong. Yeah, I didn't know if there was a particular like what the particulars of the terminology are, because stuff like that, because it's like legally like mandated and managed by like Fish and Wildlife or whatever. Um, they tends to have really specific meaning. Yeah, scuba divers, if they come up too fast, they have to go in that chamber. The chokey from Matilda. Get in there. They're flapping in with their big flippers on. Might as well be that to me, haha. Yeah, I don't have a lot of interest in ever seeing the inside of a hyperbaric chamber. I mean, it's if it's that or my eyeballs pop out of my head, then I will take the chamber. But you know, oh wow, best viewers. Sorry, buddy, but I've already got the best viewers. I'm fighting this catfish. If anyone would like to do the honors. Please select the name. You caught a catfish. Thanks, Perma. Alright. How about that? What do you think of that? When the catfish are restless, there will be earthquakes. Well, I got one. Alright, let's see. It looks like that father and son are on that peninsula, and what's near that peninsula is carp. So let's see about catching some carps. Thank you, I was highlighting text. Sorry, it's okay. It occurs to me just now, I haven't... Oh, Viper. Have we seen Viper? Receive 30 damage. I am dead. Yeah, you should ban Perma. That Viper killed me. Which is kind of okay, because it means I'm now a little bit closer to where I was trying to get to. What was I saying? I was saying something. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah. Check it out. The current is carrying me. I think it's going to take me straight to that peninsula, which is very convenient for me. Oh, but it only just occurred to me that there probably exist resources where you can just be like, how, like you can learn how to be a Twitch mod, which I've never thought about doing, uh, uh, or, or, or looking up, but that would be interesting to me as well, just to read. I don't think I can get up this little cliff. Well, we're gonna find some way over here. Here we go. Please respect nature. I will, G-Dad. Oh, they're banging. Can you hear them? Oh no, a bear. Something I have experienced fighting. He's so funny. Max strength. The book also goes into historic Japanese bear attacks. Um, to talk about how dangerous it would be to fight a bear in Japan. Apparently, there are two species of particularly dangerous. Got 'em. Particularly dangerous bears, uh, and they're both kind of no good to mess with. I'm gonna catch a big one. All right. What? What? I can't cast over this? What's happening here? Oh, get me out of here. I can't cast over these rocks. I can cast over this boy. Maybe Bart the bear. I don't know Bart the bear. Hmm. If I'm very careful, I think I can send my lure just down here. That's so funny. It can just be carried all the way around. If you've seen a bear in a movie or TV, it's probably. Oh, so this is like an animal, a TV animal. Got it. An animal actor. I'm trying to think of a TV show where I have seen a bear. I've never watched The Bear. I assume there's a bear in that. Whoa, does not care. Oh no. Here we go. Okay, I think if I stop myself on this rock, I should be able to eventually. Oh man, that's rough. Get it out there to entice one of these carp. I'm assuming these are the carp. Actually, maybe. Uh, oh, that's not what you want to do. Ah! He almost bit. That means he'll bite again. Let that happen. Oh no. Oh no, I'm gonna squander my chances. Oh no, I'm just coming back around. Great. No big deal, actually. I think Bart himself may be gone, and one of his last shows was appearance in Game of Thrones. Oh, that's interesting. Better actor than the kid that played Bran. Well, I'll take your word for it. I'm gonna get me one of these carps. I'm gonna bring it to that lady, and she's gonna be like, "You're better than my son and husband." Difficult to entice, gotta say. Shoot. Here we go. I hope this is a carp. Looking kind of like one. They made a show out of a Song of Ice and Fire. They did. They did. But they changed it so that it has an ending. Is it a carp? You caught a crucian. That's a kind of carp. An ending? Who do you think you are, Brandon Sanderson? What is this comedy bits we're doing here? It's a subtle message that I've failed to be entertaining. This is my child, Crucian. I'm sure there's like 50 Crucians in Paris. That was a funny little sound. What was that? I don't even know if carp is what I'm supposed to be going for here. Just anytime somebody in the game mentions a fish, I try to catch it and give it to them. Because that works sometimes. It's actually pretty reliable. I'm going to let this thing pull me out a little bit so that I can then reel it in front of a bunch of fish. Every boy in Parasite is named Hunter or Ranger. Every girl is named Melanie or Haley. I believe that. I think this is another Crucian. So I have to figure out what I'm going to stream next. Because the big exciting thing that I was going to stream, I am waiting for a piece of hardware to arrive. That hardware will allow me to have a very good streaming experience, I suspect, for this big, long, special game that's going to be like a huge endeavor. Not endeavor. It's just going to be a lot of playing that game in the evenings. But in the meantime, I'm trying to think of something else that perhaps I would enjoy to stream. So far, I got nothing. Maybe Mist. Maybe Mist. You finish this game and then do the choosy thing on stream. Do you think I should do the choosy thing on stream? The choosy thing could be kind of fun to stream. What's a choosy thing? See. If I do the choosy thing on stream. Fish, you don't know about the choosy thing. The choosy thing has been a constant, regular activity in this home. It has been a source both of sanity and insanity, the choosy thing. Okay, that's a vote for Mist. I could have sworn on some early stream or something you had, because I had thought of Mist before I began streaming. It was like on my list, and I had thought that at some point you said, Fish, that you did not like Mist, that you hated Mist, and so I was like, that's a point against it. Afraid of Mist. Okay. I think we'll find in the year 2026 that regular old Mist is well within a tolerance zone. The thing is, a thing I want to do for Mist, and I think that this would be a fun problem to try to solve. With you there, I'll be okay. It's very creaky and no music. Is there no music in Mist? I truly haven't played it since second grade. But I think that yeah, Mist will be well in tolerance levels. What was I trying to say? Oh, I want to have a way of like, I want to take notes as I play because I know it's like a kind of a note-taking game. I love a note-taking game. But let's try chumming. Let's chum. I don't have any chum. And there's just no fish in these waters. All right. I gotta find an efficient way of getting back to town. IDK was in 5th grade. I was exposed. But I want to have a way of taking the notes on stream for you to see my notes that I'm taking. You are about to collapse. Just collapse already. There we go. Teleport back to the hotel. Do you want to stay? It's 40G. Well, we know about the garden. We will tell you about it if you catch golden carp for us. The thing is, I don't remember their clues. But I do remember that golden carp is very close by. So let's snag one. And see, yeah, I definitely remember standing here trying to get a fish. Let's get one of these golden carps. Let's see if we can't entice this individual to relinquish their information on the Guardian. You know, thinking about it though, the regular carp was such a uniquely positioned little challenge. It does seem like maybe I'm supposed to get it. I'm going to try getting that regular carp one more time here in a second. Come on, buddy. All right. You caught a perch. That's not what I needed. I needed golden carp. one of these guys. I can cast it all the way across the stream. That's funny. Okay. Interest? Ah, he was interested. Paramount. Whoa. Nice octopus. It's very osmos. I think this is another perch. I'm thinking this is another perch. Looking for G-carp. Oh, G-carp is not here. Perch is here. I misremembered. Well, I can use the money, so I'll grab them. You caught a perch. If I'm still lost in half an hour, we're gonna go to Game Facts Live. And that'll just be how that is. Actually, that could be kind of fun. I love Game Facts. I've loved Game Facts since I was single-digit years old. What am I doing? Okay, I'm selling these perch and I'm going to go catch this carp. That's what I'm doing. That's my direction here. You caught some fish. Nice. I love her sink and her cutting board and her big displays of fish here. I didn't have a computer until 5th grade, so I have very little early internet. My time on Game Facts was spent mostly at the local library. I'll go ahead and name the library. I'll name the library. If I can raise $40, if someone gives me $40, I will name the library where I hung out and looked at Game Facts. Okay. We need to go up here. I need to go back to the Carp Peninsula. Oh, he's just a rowing. Yeah. Here we go. Carp? Ooh, maybe? Maybe a carp? No, that's a crucian. Another crucian. A little money, but that's it. The water's so dark. It is kind of dark. But the surface is beautiful. I so appreciate that the music is in stereo. And also, I don't think the fishing, like, it's not really a battle, but like the fishing action music is really good. Permafrost. My first email, oh god, hold on. My first email address was on excite.com, It had a little Yahoo-style homepage that you could customize. I made it orange and black with a flame GIF everywhere, or GIF. It was unusable, still better than most social media. Hell yes. Now this is a carp. The iconic carp. My first email address was a Yahoo address. And you had an Orlando Bloom GeoCities? That's so cool. Fuck my Yahoo address. I want to hear about this. Is it still up? Surely it isn't. Maybe on the Wayback Machine? You really had an Orlando Bloom fan page? Stop the press. Turn this fish stuff off. We gotta talk about this. You had a GeoCities? That's so cool. You caught a carp. Size 35 centimeters. Alright, carp acquired. Let's take it. Let's take it to those people. The right thing to do would be to give the carp to the dad and the boy so they could take it themselves and be like, we fished it. That would be sweet, but maybe that is what I will have to do. My husband promised to catch some big ones, but I wonder. Oh, okay. Let's take it to him. Let's take it to him. Yes, I learned HTML to do cursor flags, and I had a quiz. Which Orlando Bloom are you? I made a web page for my Guild Wars clan. I had a forum that no one ever posted in. Aw, I would post to your Guild Wars forum. I didn't know you played Guild Wars. Well, no, we must have talked about Guild Wars at some point. It might be Shadow the Hedgehog memes, but I'd be posting. Here comes an animal. A simple bear. Attacked by bear. Received 36 damage. Cool. See you guys. I'm dead. I wanted to make guide content, but I was bad at the game, so my guides didn't make any sense. Aw. That's incredible. I should introduce you, Fish, to a little website called NeoCities, which is like GeoCities, but new, and you can make a website on there for free, and that's where my writing website is. Bold Oblique is a NeoCities website. That's mine. It's super cool. And it's a little easier to use than GeoCities, but it is just like you make your pages in your HTML and you upload your shit just like it ever was. Same as it ever was. Sorry, I need to moisturize my hands. It's super cool. I know you've seen my writing site before, but I don't know if we ever talked about NeoCities specifically. You should totally make a website. I will put a link to your website on my website, and in this way we can begin dismantling all social media. You can tell your family if you want updates, you have to go to my website. I have to relearn the HTML. I have no clue how to do it anymore. It's easy. It comes back to you. HTML is super duper simple. I have to relearn HTML every time I change the website. Okay. Shoot, did I did not sleep again. I need to do that. Do you want to stay? It's 40G. I walked over the save point. You know what? I'll just save. Do you want to end the game? No! Oh, wait, no. Yes, I did what I meant to do. Alright. We're going. Wait, they both say they're going to catch a big one. Are they going to both need their own individual carp in order to impress the wife? We'll see. Will this father teach his child to lie to his mother? None of my business. Fish? No? Well, okay. Will the father teach his son to lie to the mother is, hello again. Are the dramatic stakes. Does that count as face? No. I'm gonna eat real quick. I feel like I could open this, one of these mini box lunches I have, and, distract the bear with it. Boom. Right in the kisser. 74 damage. Another dead bear to add to the pile. What the hell? Wasp. Surely not as great as a threat of a not as great of a threat as a bear. Attacked by wasp. Defeated wasp. Excellent. Unless you forgot your EpiPen. I guess so. Another attack? What is going... Is it because I have the carp on me? Do they want the carp? Mind is blank. Defeated wasp. That's quite a few attacks. Look, Dad, I'm going to catch a big one too. Look, son, I'm going to catch a big one today. I'll see if they react differently if I have two carp on me. I'll see, but I'm not certain. I'm not certain. Are there any pixel games based on Ghibli movies? I don't think there are any video game adaptations of Ghibli movies. Although, I imagine that there's a lot of video games that are extremely derivative of Ghibli movies. Carp? Carp. Carp acquired. I guess these guys aren't standing in the right place after all. Look, son, I'm going to catch a big one today. Look, Dad, I'm going to catch a big one too. Alright, I guess that wasn't it. That's okay. We're gonna figure this out. You are about to collapse. Let's have a meal. Okay. Here I am. Now I have in my possession, in my pail, a crucian and 2 carps. A crucian and 2 carps. What I'm going to do, I'm going to leave you for a moment with the hotel music, and I'm going to take my little break. And when we come back, Game Facts Live. Hello. Hello and welcome back. Alright. I want to figure out you can see I have Safari on my real Game Boy hardware. notice it's got all the ads. Legend of the River King. Oh. This shouldn't take long. FAQ by Froggy W. Guide and walkthrough by Loud King. And then the GBC guides. Let's look at Guide and walkthrough by Loud King. Do's and don'ts. Rumors answered. Secrets revealed. Meet Keith. I don't know what Meet Keith means. It's like a cute meet, but with Keith. Okay, Keith, not the writer of the guide. I wonder what that is. Let's just scroll down a little bit. Let's see. Enemies, items, rods, hooks. Yes, yes, indeed, indeed. Yes, indeed. Lake 2. Okay, all the prices that the different that the bait shop pays for stuff or charges for stuff, and then all the prices that the oh no, I thought it was listing fish prices. Never mind. Torrent. Lake 1, Secret Cave. Lake 2. Here we go. You enter through the dam. Okay, I remember that. You enter through the dam and are taken to town by the current, but don't forget to talk to the fruit. Fishing on the bridge? Oh! It's homophobia. It's just homophobia. I was like, what? What is that? Large casting rod. Did that. Continue armor the village and restocking supplies. Be careful when fishing. Mini fish steal your flies. Now catch an S gudgeon and a W gudgeon and go all the way west and north and tack to the axe guy. He'll give you the axe. Now look at the section on how to get the wind chime. Okay. Thank you, Lake 2. To get the wind chime, use talk to the lady next to the one who wants loaches. Now go to the stream and catch 3 ayu or more and give it to the guy in a raincoat. And he will go home. He will go home, go back to the house, talk to her again, catch a carp or G-carp, and talk to the kid at the top of the Lake 2 town, give him what he wants, and go back to the... This is a very confusing guide. I can't believe he said fruit. Andrew Morozin in 1999. I hope you've changed. If you'd like to email this writer, his email is loudking@aol.com. I'm sure he checks it every day. Well, very well. We can look. Let's look at the highest rated one. We should have done the highest rated one. Oh, it's all here. Fun Lake. Lake 2 wrap up. Okay, Lake 2. Here we go. Not a gigantic game, I must say. Head straight for the village in the northeast section of the map. Now you can finally buy the large bucket. After you rest and stock up, cross the short bridge near the 2 people that know about the Guardian and fish in the small pond to the west of the bridge. 2 slender gudgeon, maybe more for good measure. Slender gudgeon enjoy worms. The fish off the top. The willow gudgeon, yes, and he will give you an axe. Okay, I have the axe. Would you recommend this guide so far? Sure. I should make a GameFAQs account and post in the Legend of the River King forum. On the dock north of the village, there's a guy who wants clayfish. Catch them and he'll give you a free rod. Did that. Go back to the stream section and help the man near the guy that buys Ainu. Then back in Lake 2, help the man on the cliff. Finally head south along the path to the restaurant. Talk to the woman there and give her your charcoal for her wind chime. Help the man near the guy that buys Ayu. The guy who bought Ayu was near the tea drinking grandfather, was he not? Okay. Let's go back to stream. Let's return to stream. Actually, I need to pull my map up. I guess I can just take the raft up. That's going to be a difficult little journey. Let's see if I'm up to it. Interesting. I hope you. This has been GameFAQs Live. I hope you enjoyed it. Man, I can't believe someone in 1999 was homophobic on the internet. In 2026, the idea of calling someone a fruit is just really funny to me. Especially because he does not indicate being gay. He just has a child and is bad at fishing. Oh, is it the bear? What's up, bro? How many times do I have to kill you? He said to me. My fave streamer is being problematic. Well, then you should watch me instead. I feel like I helped the guy at stream. I feel like I helped the guy at stream. Man, that peninsula is really covered in animals, huh? I think so. Yeah. Please, I do not encourage anyone to actually email anyone. Please. I do not encourage that at all. Do not bother this person. They probably aren't homophobic anymore, and almost certainly do not check their AOL email address. No, it wasn't a reply to Perma. My fave streamer is being problematic. Is there email Loud King? I don't get it. Let's eat a lunch. Alright, I have 80 HP and 4 more lunches. We're rowing. Okay. I'm back in stream. Okay. Actually, getting back here was not that bad. Alright, I have the axe. I'm back in stream. Can I use it here? You cannot use it here. Asked and answered. Did I try this before? I'm losing it. I always think the monkey kind of, just for a minute, looks like a lion. Attacked by bee monkey. What the fuck? Stole my fish. The bee monkey took my fish, my crucian, my son. Will I get the fish back if I kill this monkey? Don't think so. Stream has such a weird little theme. Can I use it here? It would be nice if I could use the axe to get past. No? Can I chop? This tree is this tree slightly different from the other ones? Yeah, it is slightly different from the other ones. The trunk part. Chopping. Chopped. That tree was so chopped. Okay, now I have to be on the lookout for other slightly different looking trees. Yo, I hear an owl outside. Really? I heard an owl, recently while I was walking around outside. Here we go. Hello there. I will confess to her tomorrow. Okay, I know where I am. The guy near the Ainu guy, or Ayu guy. I promised my wife I would catch a big one. I must catch at least 3 Ayu. Oh. Okay. This guy wants Ayu. Oh, this one here will buy Ayu. But the guy down there needs it in order to please his wife. Oh, that's the lady at the restaurant. Okay. So yeah, we don't even have to go back to game facts now. I just needed something to tell me that it was time to return to the previous map. Which, like, I kind of wish that the dialogue that lady had was like, my husband went to stream to catch Ayu. Because then I would understand and remember where I need to go. I would say, as a soon-to-be river master, I know just where to find the Ayu. Is it echolalia if it's yourself? You caught a Ayu. Now this is fun for me. I love catching Ayu. Because they're not difficult. I remember we looked at pictures of them. It's another great thing about Legend of the River King is that it's all real animals instead of made-up animals. Now, you know I like made-up animals, such as Pikachu, my friend, or Agumon, my frenemy. But it's cool when it's real animals. Or the slime from Dragon Quest, my other friend. It's hard to think of the slime from Dragon Quest as an animal. I suppose it is. And they king like rats. Oh yeah. This guy's gonna be powerless. This fish is going to be powerless. I'm told that when I go fishing, which may be in May or June, when I go fishing in the sea, or I guess it's probably on the edge of the sea in Brackish River, in Brackish River, I will be fishing for spotted trout, which is a kind of saltwater trout. I did not know that you could have trout in salt water, but the spotted trout is a saltwater trout. There is a game that is kind of short that may be good for my my next game, my in-between game. That's 3 Ayu, baby. But I was kind of saving it for summertime. It's Boku no Natsuyatsume 2. It's on the PS2. I promised my wife that I would catch a big one. I can't go home. I must catch at least 3 Ayu more than 26 centimeters in length. Oh. There were particulars, and I just flew right past that, didn't I? Alright. One of my Ayu is acceptable. 2 of them are not, and the other 2 are carp. Will this guy... I don't know which one he's buying. Okay, let's see if he bought one of the short ones. Okay, he's buying them from the top of the list, so he can buy the next one, and it won't harm. He won't take the 30 centimeter one. 60G, yeah. And in the meantime, I'm making money, which is useful. All right, we need more fat Ayu. what was I talking about? Spotted trout. I'm excited to acquire spotted trout. I'm told uh, that a delicious meal can be made with angel hair pasta and butter and garlic and spotted trout. That's not an IU. Get out of here. Give me my bait back. I know, Dutchub got away. Do I have any chumming? Did that reset the IU? Kinda no. I splashed boiling hot pasta water on my arm. Just now? Are you okay? Give me the IU. Yes. That's an IU. Yes, I'm fine, but I'm sure it'll be unpleasant tomorrow. Ugh. At least you're okay. That's scary. At least I miss my new tattoo. Oh, yeah. You don't want to... They tell you that when you get your first tattoo. Don't get any boiling water on this. Ugh. I should get a tattoo of a fish. I'm going fish mad. I'm going to... In 2 weeks, I'm going to be like... What is a fish? I've never met her. Too much fish hype. You got an IU. 20 centimeters, send it back. I hope I didn't just sell the good one. I did not. Okay. He will buy the most recent one. There's nothing in that building for me. Alright, well, I'm going to go to the little town and stream. And see if I can't visit the inn. I wonder where my grandpa has gone. We solved that mystery. Right now, the child is hyperfixated on birds, so I'm currently learning things about birds. You mentioned the bird thing to me. About how the child wishes to see the top 10 list of weirdest birds. Which is hilarious. Particularly into the kiwi, because it makes a horrible sound. That's funny. I have a friend who lives in Australia who recently sent me a video of a kookaburra. He sent me a video of a kookaburra which he took while having coffee. And it was impressive and beautiful. Give me a fat IU video game. I wonder if Boku no Natsu Yasume 2 has fishing in it. We're gonna have a lot of fun with that one. Ugh. These fish will not get excited. These fish will not get excited. There we go. Ayoo. $28. Is that good enough? Did he say it has to be over 29? I'm gonna talk to him. My horrible memory. I encountered my first not great Temu purchase today. I guess I gotta buy a brand name type spin mop. That's funny, because I always hear horrible things about Temu. More than 26. Alright, we're good. We're good. More than 26. Spin mop. I need a new mop. I hear the fish. Is that a fish that I want? Let's see. I'm smart about what I buy. I feel like I never order a television. They have them? They sell TVs? There's no way that's good. Yes, fish. IU. Alright, this is gonna be it. This IU is gonna be 50 centimeters. I have no clue. I said an outrageous thing. I wouldn't be surprised. TVs are kind of cheap now. Cheap TVs are cheap. I wouldn't buy a laptop. I've heard of people buying like Temu, like computers. It was very funny to me because they could only be just like automatically melt themselves the second you turn them on. Could I? Yeah. 24 centimeters. Nobody wants a skinny fish. I guess it's not. This guy thinks it's beautiful. And skinny is not the quality that is measuring. Oh, I'm so out of fish. Are these also IU down here? Maybe. Maybe I'll be lucky. Here we go. The thing about it, Perma, doing the choosy thing on stream means that I would have to play the game that I chose. 20 centimeters. I would have to play the game that I chose, which means that I would have to be certain that every game on the list would be playable. I gotta go eat dinner. Virginia, bye, Permanent Goth. See ya. Have a good night. Thank you for hanging out. Which is not necessarily a problem. It would just require some careful preparation. Just partly having games ready to go, and partly making sure the list doesn't include anything inconvenient. For instance, American McGee's Alice, which I would love to play and stream, which is very, very difficult to get working, I'm told, on modern machines. Maybe that would be something for the Super Family computer. Maybe that would be a special occasion. I just wish they had kept up with that game. I mean, the nice thing is that it's abandonware. So it's like available. 27. I think that's it. I promise I was gonna catch a big one. I'm gonna catch at least 3 IU more than 26 in length. Oh. I got you. What are you talking about, man? I got you. IU. Okay. 24, 27, 28. Wait. 27, 28. Where's my 30 centimeter IU? Did that guy buy my 30 centimeter IU? This is untenable. I lost a fish. Alright, I still have the 27 and 28. That's frustrating. And a 24. So let's sell the 24. Thank you very much. He needs long fish to impress his angry wife. Come on, fish. Yes. Alright. Huge IU. So big it's illegal. This has to be one of the top 10 most cinematic moments on the Game Boy. This and, like, Link's shipwreck in Link's Awakening. And then possibly the Gengar Nidorino fight. 28! Let's go. And by let's go, I mean let us go over here. You are really saving me, but please don't tell my wife. ... You really saved me. Now I can go home. Alright. I saved you. But I'm hungry. No, I'm good. Let's make a meal. Wow. Today I learned that this game, like many games before it, has a funny little quirk wherein if you raise your HP to 255, it can go no further before it becomes 0 HP, and the game becomes basically impossible to play, which is hilarious. Look, Dad, I'm gonna catch a big one too, buddy. Good luck. There we go. Alright, let's sell these crucians. Let's buy some lunch. Alright, we're now gonna go. What is this? A demon cat. I have no HP. I have no food. What was I thinking? Oh, but I ran away successfully. Okay, let's turn all the way back around and go to this inn. Alright. This is good. We got this. We got this. Alright. I will tell you one other thing that I saw during GameFAQs Live, which was the sort of bait and tackle required to catch the final fish, the Guardian, which I am very excited to here shortly employ to do just that. The man is back. Please don't tell my wife. We want to grill the fish for dinner, but our child isn't home yet. What? We want to grill the fish for dinner, but our child isn't home yet. Alright, alright. Time for another edition of GameFAQs Live. Alright. Go back in Lake 2. Help the man on the cliff. The man on the cliff. Oh. Do I need to go back? The man on the cliff. Is it Catfish Guy? Is it the man and the boy? Maybe it's the man and the boy. The cliff. Is it you? I have a feeling that there's some big fish around here. Alright, buddy. You trust that instinct. This, no. Please respect nature. Okay, I mean, this has got to be the cliff. I'm thinking this is the cliff. Look, Dad, I'm going to catch a big one too. Look, son, I'm going to catch a big one today. What? Back in Lake 2, help the man on the cliff. I guess they're not giving away too much. My son isn't home. She said my son isn't home. The man on the cliff. I'm totally perplexed. Well, I guess I can say the guide that I used did not give me everything. We've helped this guy. We got him the keely fish. He gave us a rod. It's very nice of him. Doesn't appear to be anything over here. Oh, come on. Oh, wait, is this what the guide meant by man on the cliff? Is it this child that's here? I won't go home until I catch one more carp. Don't tell my mom that you caught the carp for me, I expect is what he will say. Oh, this is not my fly rod. I'm all messed up. I need my large fly rod. And I need my wet stone fly, or I can't sleep. That's my comfort fly. I have no meals, but I must eat. You have collapsed. This is not going well. I admit to fast forwarding through the sleeping. I'm a little frustrated. I'm good. My efforts will be worth it. I've had all the help I needed. Is Bro catching carp over there? Oh my gosh! There's a much easier place to catch carp. There's a much easier place to catch carp, and like every other character in this game that talks about a fish, they just spawn right next to them. Alright, buddy, let's get you some fish. Oh, there's like none here. I thought my rod... This is large. Okay, it just doesn't go far. If this is a carp, it's a carp. It's a carp. Excellent. Well, we've already surpassed 2 hours, so it's a real stream. Alright, let's get out of here. Can I really have it? Thanks, big brother. I caught a carp. ... He just says, I caught a carp. That's really funny. Kid. We know about the garden. I'm sick of these two little creeps. I mean, I love that there's two little creeps. Oh boy, the demon cat. I assume it's their pet. What do you want to do? I want to escape. Perch is delicious, isn't it? So... The demon cat continues to follow me around, and I continue to run away. Whoa, there's a bunch of people in here now. Please don't tell my wife. Please say that I caught it. Oh, what a parent and child. Please don't tell my wife. Please say that I caught it. Oh, what a parent and child. That's so funny. My husband just caught some nice ayu. I'm about to grill them now. Oh, we are out of coal. Shall I give away the coal? Yes. Is it really okay? Thank you very much. In return, I will give you this. It is said that this wind chime makes the guardian appear. Yes, there's a rumor that if you ring this wind chime at the pond where the guardian lives, he will appear. Thanks. Now I can catch the guardian. Alright. Alright. Let's do this. Let's do this. We're going to stay at the inn. We're going to buy some bentos. And we're off. Mind is blank. It wouldn't let me leave, but then it just went. That's extremely cat behavior, actually. Yeah, I need to sleep, and I have tons of gold, which is great. This is great. Please get excited, fam. Going to the store. I'm about to spend so much money on food. I'm about to spend so much money on food. Yes, yes, yes. I'm buying you out of bentos. Hopefully in the second game you can get a speedboat so that you don't have to... Oh, that's it, I'm full up. So you don't lose HP by rowing. Oh, another thing that was in the book, Legend of the River King by Alexander B. Joy. Some discussion on what type of raft it is. It's actually a raft called... Hold on, I believe I marked it. No, it's where he talks about tea. Shoot, I should have marked it. Anyway, it's a special raft that's more like a bucket than a boat. And it's definitely, or like a flat, like a, Mississippi raft, you might say. Wait, here we go. It's called a Taraibune. Quote from Chiara Trezuolo in Atlas Obscura. While fishermen and women originally used them to collect turban shells, abalone, and seaweed, abalone, now the tradition is kept alive by elderly ladies who shuttle visitors around and giggle at their attempts to maneuver the tricky craft. Famously unwieldy washtub-shaped boat from a particular place in Japan, which I think is really neat. I do not want to quit. I want to continue. Alright, we're saved. HP up. We're returning to stream. We're catching the Guardian. We're claiming the alternative medicine that will cure our sister. As a reminder to those at home, the plot of this game is that by catching this special rare fish, we will cure our deadly sick little sister, whose one line of dialogue is, "Brother, I am suffering." No bear attacks so far. Love it. Here we go. I've already forgotten what the washtub style raft was, but it's neat. It's neat that it's a very particular regional, like, idiosyncrasy. Alright, here we are. Past the cut down tree to the little pond where they say the River King makes his home. I've got to switch my tackle. I will be using casting rod A, hook large, bait, dough ball. One of the more difficult rods to maneuver. Wait. Huh. Huh? 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 Is this him? Whoa. Seems like a big fish. Are you the River King? Oh my gosh, I'm actually nervous. Come along. Oh, he's so stubborn. Oh, I just want to get him off the bottom of the pond. Okay, okay. A lot of progress there. Let him go a little bit. This is such a big fish. I mean, this has got to be the River King. I'd love to take this game apart to look at all the sprites. I should see if I can look that up on Spriter's resource. A top 100 favorite website. You caught sea carp. "92 centimeters. Not bad." There's no bait. Right. Not bad. I got so excited about that carp. Wow, that's really funny. I mean, I thought it was supposed to just be here. Oh. Looks like another sea carp. But bet it's worth a lot of money, though. Maybe he'll come up a little bit easier. Man, especially when the fish sprite goes over the water. 65 centimeters. That's not bad. I'm so not used to using the bait. Nope, 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 nope. Okay, I'm gonna have to go to another part of this little pond. Walk over here. Oop, there's one. Let's see, is this a carp? No. It's a different little guy. Oh, well. A bitling. Okay. There's a fish down there. Okay. Kind of looks like another one of those carp. Very big though. What does the River Guardian look like? I hadn't considered it until just now. "83 centimeters. That's a big fish. There's no bait. This is the one I'm watching. I feel like by process of elimination, this has to be the Guardian. Let's see if I can't get a little closer. Oh, great. He's sort of responsive. Come on, fish. Notice. Okay. Ah. The wind chime. What am I thinking? You're supposed to use the wind chime. I'm just catching carp. Ain't that just the way? Alright, let's do this. Wind chime. You cannot use it here. Do I need to be right up on the edge? In the boat? Yes. From the intro screen. No worries. More bento, please. Alright, watch this. Watch this. I'm about to catch this fish. I'm about to catch a very important fish. That looks like another carp to me. Great. Running out of freaking dough balls. Come on, fish. Nothing. Yes. Another freaking carp. This plinky little music doesn't feel like it has the necessary drama for what's happening here. Oh god. Oh fuck. Keep scaring him. Is that a bitling? Looks like a bitling. Could be all bitling here. I saw the guardian fish. I have one dough ball left. I have one bait left. I don't know how close this fish is to me. I'm gonna go for this one. It's weird. I thought I was using the floater. I am. I think that other fish is like just off screen. What's that at the top of the screen? Top of the screen? I don't know. At the top of the screen, I see some plant greener or some like pond greenery, and more moving water. Am I going to have to leave and come back? You are about to collapse. Oh, I should eat. Is this the garden? Kind of looked like a mouth, so I was like, is that the fish? But I think you're right. A bitling. And that is the last of my bait. Alright. So I need to go up to the little town. Which... oh, I have to exit through the place where I chopped down a tree here. Yes, sir. I'm a little beyond that, but thank you for sharing. I have no time for this bee. Let's sell these enormous carp. We'll find out what the enormous carps sell for. Wow, her display is great too. 320, wow. That would have been an absolute fortune at the beginning of the game. Welcome to the inn. Bum, 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 bum. Bait. Dough ball. Okay, can't get more. Alright. So before I continue, I'm going to take my hourly break, which I'm actually a little bit late for. I'm going to stretch, I'm going to hydrate, and I hope you do the same. Be right back. Hello. Hello. Thank you for indulging my pizza break. Alright. I just bought... Did I buy a bunch of food? I should buy some more. Oh, I bought bait, but I didn't buy food. Man, I'm forgetful. And easily confused, apparently. Yeah, lunch, 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 lunch. You can't fish here. Very good, I don't need to fish here. I need to fish in the little secret pond. Okay, it's actually quite easy to get back here. So that's good. Bee appeared. There's a bee. Here we go. Okay, so I'm gonna use the chime. I'm gonna move the camera over. Okay, looks like there's some more fish in here. Oh, okay, I guess using the chime once was enough? God, I hope so. Is one of those fish the River King? Perchance? Is that a bitling? I believe that's a bitling. Yeah. Bait was taken. One of these guys. Maybe it's him. Maybe it's him. Maybe this is it. Looks like a carp. Guardian got away. Okay. Okay. Maybe the Guardian doesn't disappear. It certainly looks like a carp. Maybe it looked a little different than that one. the Guardian on the hook. I cannot believe that. Am I gonna have to go all the way back? Am I gonna have to go back to the hotel and sleep? I still saw 3 fish in the middle of the pond. That makes me think that the Guardian has not disappeared from the map. $98 centimeters. There's something interesting about how all the fish around the Guardian are also kind of legendary. Fish. Okay. Looks like a sea carp. Right back down to the bottom. Ugh. What an annoying fish. But now I'm paranoid that they're all the Guardian. Real I am Spartacus moment. What do you mean? They are all the Guardian. I mean, a lot of them are carp. Maybe the Guardian is a kind of carp. Sea carp. There is no bait. Nope, I don't want that. Not that bait. That's the bait. Man, I just know I'm gonna have to go back to the inn. You know, I'm loving this game, and I'm loving the book that I'm reading about it. Talked about it a lot. But, I am ready to be done. You are about to collapse, yeah. I absolutely am. Come on, fish. rebuy some chum if you have to go back? Yeah. Not a bad idea. Son of a bitch. All right. It's right in front of you, fish. Ugh, scared it again. Not being able to pull it back towards you, like to reel it in, because this kind of hook works different than that, is really frustrating. Come on, fish. You know what? Let's just die. Okay, well, last try. Also, a mechanic this game has that I never noticed before was that your HP, if your HP is really low, you cannot cast as far. At least I'll be able to sell all this carp and like go to the hotel and buy more food and chum and dough balls. That's it, dude. There's no more fish in here. Collapse, collapse, collapse. Excellent. So much money. Always hilarious. I love at the end of a video game when money doesn't matter anymore and you're just unbelievably rich. I'm just saving really quick. We're buying food, we're buying chum, and we're buying dough balls. We're bringing in everything we take, but I think I'm gonna get... Okay, full. I think I'm going to get it this time. I think this is the time. We've already seen it once. We know it's there. I've got everything I need. I'm just going straight down. Here we are. This could be it. Doesn't look like it. This looks like another carp to me. But I'm not letting any of them go. It was weird. It made a weird noise. Like buzzed. Sea carp. Alright. Oh, immediately. That's cool. Now, I believe that this is the same exact sprite. I believe that this is a sea carp. But I need the money if nothing else. These villagers deserve to eat. I truly am feeding so many people with all my fish. .94 centimeters. A casual 94 centimeters. Maybe one of these guys is the River King. That's like almost 3 feet. Yeah, huge fish. Another wonderful sea carp. Come on, Guardian. Oh, come on. Nothing. It's right in front of him. You just don't want it. One of these fish gotta be the Guardian. What's going on here? Did I not use the dough ball? I did. There we go. Another carp, no doubt. Maybe a little tiny bit of doubt. The sea carp. Alright, River King time. Oh, why, dude? Come on. You're right on top of it. Okay, this fish looks a little different. Is its back taller? Is its back just slightly taller? I'm going insane. Is the dorsal ridge higher? That's my question. Is this it? That's what I'm wondering. I did it! I did it! Sister, moan, moan. Mother, oh, thanks for catching the guardian. So let's make medicine out of the guardian. Now, Teruyo, take this medicine. Oh, her name is Teruyo? Thank you, big brother. Teruyo! I'm very grateful. Please rest now. The quest for the guardian is now over. Well, that was wonderful. I mean, I was really at the end kind of like, okay, let's fucking get this show on the road. I know, but it really was wonderful. Seichikizu nailed it. So an interesting fact about Legend of the River King is that it's actually the third of these games. The first game was on the Famicom, the second game was on the Super Famicom, and then this game, which is the third one, was the first one to be localized and released in North America as Legend of the River King. There is also, legendarily, I should say, a spin-off called Legend of the Sea King, which allegedly was completely localized and then they never released it. But the ROM lurks on the internet somewhere, and it's all about saltwater fishing, and I wish to play the forbidden saltwater fishing Legend of the River King game. I think it's called Legend of the Sea King, which is pretty good. Wow, I love these little... Thank you, Gaps and Studio Screw. I love these wonderful little animations. I don't think they're animations. I think that they're like moving around like NPCs, using NPC logic. Madokachi Star. This is very nice. This is very satisfying to me. It took me a long time to beat this little game. Composer, Booing Boo. Thank you, Booing Boo. I do have my water bottle. USA Advisor, Hiro Miyakawa, Natsume Inc. Whoa. The Guardian. In the pond. Angler Oz. Nice. Nice. Oh man, what if my next game was the PlayStation 2 Legend of the River King game? In that game, you have a little family that's a mother, a father, a brother, and a sister. And you get to pick which one to play as, and I like the father. Alright, I never have to hear that shrill theme song again as I wait to start my stream. Well, let me keep it simple. Thank you for watching. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for helping me to save my sister using fish-based medicine. I'm gonna sign off, and Thursday, I think this is gonna be a normal week. On Thursday, I'm gonna stream again, and I guess you'll find out what I'm streaming then. Have a good night. I love you, and abolish ice.